this wake's not going to help us any. Push this in a little bit.
Good morning, y'all. We're out here today. Sorry we had to wait a second for the barge to go by so you could hear me. But morning to KingKat Clarksville. No current out here. Very, very little current. Similar situation to last year. You would think in April we'd have a little bit of current, but no. So we got some spots we're going to anchor up on this morning, or attempt to anchor up on. Because this first spot ain't going very well with us getting pushed around with no current. And then probably have to drag some baits again. I'm hoping not to, but just see what happens. So stay tuned, and hopefully we can have a good day on the water. Get him! Get him!
Go ahead and bring
the tree out of the way, because you about biffed yourself on it. Get him!
He's little. Hit it like a champ.
I was going to say, at least he hit it. He wasn't fooling around when he bit it.
My head's going. It's coming up. First one, we'll take it. Not one we need at the end of the day, but we'll take it for right now. How's that? There he is. Big one. Big one. Got a little mud on him too.
Well, there is where it's out there moving it.
Yeah, a little bit. I can't believe how much shit is here.
Let's get a little bit here. 'Cause we're not on a tight rope.
Do what?
We're not on a tight rope.
Okay. That may be part of the problem.
I would think. And we are on the inside bend, but that's a long straightaway.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, there's no wood here. The wood is just starting right here and over, and that's probably where the current is.
No current's bullshit. It's raining's bullshit.
It's KingKat, man. It's always a bullshit.
No current things is every weekend thing.
Yeah.
It's always bullshit. So if I want to go out in the middle and drag,
You got all
look
this
at all
shit.
this bullshit.
Especially right through here.
I can't believe how much shit's right around that corner when we hit it. What, are you kidding me? I really thought there, I figured there'd be just as much current right here as there was at the last spot.
Yeah.
Because we're halfway down this straightaway.
Yeah. I mean, you can see out in the center, I mean, it's barely moving. I mean, is what little wind there is pushing us sideways here? That,
I think that's it, yeah.
because you can feel a little bit, just a little bit there. It ain't much, but just a little bit.
Alright, man, let's go somewhere.
Yeah.
Just not feeling it right here, man. Two monster trees down there. This is the spot to be. It's not the spot to be, apparently. Don't be sending that stick my way over here. You keep that on your side of the boat.
Looks like wrapped around like 3 times. How did that happen?
At least last year when we had to do this stuff, there wasn't mountains of debris floating down.
for it. Where you got it?
It's fighting weird. He just popped off. That one to go with a catfish.
I think so. Didn't look real big.
I don't think it was a catfish. I think it was fighting weird as hell.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what that. That's definitely weird fighting.
Yeah, he's ending it. Yeah. Is there a bass boat? Apparently they must have a little bass tourney or something, huh?
That's the same bass boat.
Is it? Might be.
Gave up that plan pretty fast.
They went down and did a Huey past that other boat. Not sure what happened after that. 6x9s or whatever they are.
Turn. Be a damn barge that took the wrong turn. Oh, this isn't.
How far to Alton?
This isn't Paducah. Wow, what the hell, man? That thing was a. I don't know what the hell. I'm gonna say gar. I've never caught a gar dragon before, but that was just weird. You know, as soon as we put this top up, there ain't stuff.
Yeah.
It's like it's gotten 4 times worse. This debris line.
Yes. I would tend to agree with something. Now it's like from bank to bank.
That's what I mean. It's like everywhere now. Get it.
Oh, that was your big bait,
yeah,
too.
It's gonna have to. Almost need a board to sink for that one.
You did the same shit again, didn't it?
Yep. I got this thing hooked up here, mate. I don't think it's a cat. To be 100% honest with you. Either you want to get it out. Oh, man. You know, it's been a long time. We got fish hooked up. Don't shamu him out the net because I don't know how well this thing's hooked. Whatever it is. Am I going too fast?
Kind of hard to believe.
0.4, that's what I mean. If I go 0.6, 0.7, I'd say, maybe I need to slow it down. He took one of the big head pieces we cut.
Did he? Okay.
So, yeah. Oh, wait.
Here's my
Don't step back.
I know.
All right, y'all, here he is. That's our third fish. Yeah, there's some others sitting in there too. least that gives us a limit. It's a very sad limit.
Yeah.
Very, very sad limit. So we got 2.5 hours left. Hi y'all, so it's been an awfully tough day today. There isn't enough current out here what I wanted to do early this morning. The place I wanted to fish, we've struggled all day. We done some dragging. This isn't working out. We finally hit a fish dragging, but that was the first one. A bunch of little pecks. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Just can't seem to find any fish today. It ain't over yet, but we're running out of time. Food particles in there, so it's telling me they've been eating the last couple days.
Well, yeah.
You know?
I figured that. Oh, whatever I'm in, it must be a tree because it just pulled through another branch. Couldn't thumb it in.
We're about to send this thing in a turbo drive over here. This is a tree of all trees we just went over. Man, look at that root ball. Good gracious.
Worth trying to anchor on something like that. Just merely throwing the idea out, man.
I'm anchored on top of it.
You what?
We're anchored on top of it.
Are we? Okay. How far back is it?
56 foot.
Just leave these just tight as it is and see what happens.
I'm just curious if we'll stay right here. If we think a 3-ounce dragging weight would hold it at the bottom. I mean, the back half's probably 100 foot, but you just cast it over top of me.
Oh, I see that now.
You wouldn't think there would be these big trees right in the middle of this outside bend.
Dude, I got it hung with this one, and it apparently is. Whatever the limb I'm on, it's the same one that one's on. It's like, so it feels like it's on fishing line. Get this one on. It's all in it. It must be a big bushy sumbitch out there. Is it?
I told you it wasn't pretty. Well, I don't know. It's laying sideways, so I don't really know that answer.
It's on a limb. I can feel it like moving.
It's a big sumbitch. I don't know if it's bigger than that other one I saw, but this one had more branches coming out of it. And it looks like it has perfectly fallen right in the water right here. Like it just...
Like this way?
No, it's just straight with the boat.
Yeah.
At least it was straight with when it went over it. It's pulling drag out of the other one.
I know. It's like it hooked onto the same line. What it's doing. How is that possible? I'm trying to get the board back, and then I can start.
I'm used to the bimini top being there, man. But one step too far. I'm just trying to keep him out of that.
Yeah, I think that would be smart. however you do it. Because I got to close my phone.
Spend the next 2 hours anchored on these few trees I found down here in this bend.
That's going to be our plan. Good job.
Hey y'all, there's the biggest fish today. We got an hour and a half left. Maybe we can pull something out today.
That's nice small.
I'll get him in here for now. Good job. I ain't quite sure what you're gonna do on your side of the boat over there, but
well, I was getting close to.
I'm gonna reset up my side over here.
Feel free to do so.
Pick them up. One of the other ones run into my hand, and
Oh, yeah.
going back. Tournament winner. Going back in the water. Hey man. Tough day out here, y'all. Tough day.
Kept us off the skunk award.
Alright y'all, so that's gonna wrap up our very crappy day on the water. Couldn't find them today, struggled all day, tried dragging, tried, you know, anchoring up with the little current we had. Tough bite. So let's head in and see what else everybody else got. We're probably in the middle of the pack again. Just struggle bus this year with the KingKat tournaments. Can't seem to find that any good fish. So stay tuned and we will run through the whale. Hey, Ryan, thanks for being here.
All right, congratulations, man. Jordan makes custom rods. I don't know if he's ready for the world to know yet, but he's making some for himself, and they're perfection. All right, so Bob's going to take you around and release your fish straight to the river. Nope. All right, this is Ryan Lawrence and Mark Blauvelt with 3 fish.
There you go.
These guys are also a Signature Series team. Always contenders.
Always points matter too. I know that people week in and week out might get sick of hearing that, but this is worth a lot of points considering that they didn't do anything. Ryan, you guys are from, you know water. What do we got going on here?
39.49.
Right. Talk to us a little bit about just the conditions and what happened. I know, you know what? Let me go to the other side of the boat so we can get you on
Taking
camera.
one extra.
It changed since yesterday, didn't it? As far as the way the water is?
Yeah, they had generators running yesterday and they dropped it down to just one today and there was barely any water moving out there. And every fish we caught was just covered in mud. The fish was buried down. And
You get it here.
Yep.
It all depends on where you at and where you were the day before, right? All right, man. Good seeing you. Thank you so much.
All right.
Set me up over here. Set me up.
Fish goes, Alex.
We got it.
Okay, great. All right, they're going to
Set me
release
up over here.
fish for him. All right, we got Eric and Mariah Jenkins coming up. They're
Alright guys, so we weighed in 40 pounds. It was a tough bite for a lot of people today, that's for sure. We're going to release these fish, and we got a couple more fish we're going to release. I'm trying to revive somebody else's fish on my stone. You know, I run oxygen in my live well, so somebody had a struggling fish, so I'm trying to bring it back to life before we dump these fish back in the water. So stay tuned, and we'll check on this fish here in a little bit, but we're gonna go see how everybody else did.